Welcome back to my channel, everybody. And if you're new, hey, what's up, what's good? Today I'll be doing 5 tips for psychology students. So studying psychology, if you're thinking about studying psychology, then this might be the video for you. What is a genre? What is that? What sounds of hip hop? Do you wanna be pop? So these are just 5 tips that I think would be useful for myself. So if they're not useful for you, I'm sorry, but I think they're like helpful. So there's only 5. If you want me to keep like giving more and more, I'll keep doing like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And yeah, these are just the 5 that I could think of this past week, I think. Okay, so let's get into it. And by the way, this is mainly for Tuks students because obviously I don't go to every university. I don't know how it works. I'm in my 3rd year of studying psychology at the University of Pretoria. So UP students, mainly for you. Okay, so number 1, I think is really, really, really important is love the module, guys. Like, love psychology, because there's been so many times where I've sat and I've been like, why am I sure varsity is like the thing I want to do? Like, am I really sure this is it? But like, I feel like if you're really passionate and you love it and you can actually envision yourself being a psychologist at the end of like all these years, and you know that you want to be doctor whoever, or even if you don't want to do doctor, you just you want to be a psychologist, I feel like you just need to love it. You need to really love it, really have passion, and really want to do it, guys. It's so much better when you love it. Like, I'm sure anyone will say this about anything to study. Like, just really make sure you really love it. I mean, I know a couple of people who do like who are in varsity just because they're in it, or just because they want money. And I mean, okay, if that's gonna get you to wake up for that 7:30, that's gonna get you to snap back from a breakdown, which will happen, don't be scared. If it's gonna bring you back from a breakdown, cool. But like, I feel like passion and love and wanting to do it and seeing the end of the line, and when you see the end of the line, it like makes you happy. I feel like that's really it. Just make sure you love the module, guys. It's very important, I would say. Number 2, start studying early, guys. Oh my gosh, just do it. I know eventually they're gonna tell you to leave out this, leave out that. That's for 1st and 2nd year, not 3rd. Well, did they give it to us in the 1st semester? I think only for the 1st quarter, but mainly for 1st and 2nd year. I know they're gonna tell you leave this out, but just start early. I don't care. I just start early. Like, study early. You need that time. They're telling you early for a reason. Like, start. Like, when the lecturer says, I hope you've started, I really also hope you have, because it will make all the difference in the world. And then yeah, number 3 links in with number 2. So number 3 is make sure you know your study method. Like, make sure you have it on lockdown. Make sure that, I don't want to say that because not everyone is the same, but if you know that in high school, this is for 1st year obviously, if you know in high school, hopefully you're starting to know your study method from 1st year, because I didn't, and I bet it would have helped. But anyway, hopefully you can see, how you were in high school. So for like, I was Judy, I was either a really good studier or I was a bad studier, or I studied the day before. I used to study the day before in high school all the time. It doesn't work in varsity. Don't try it. I tried it. It didn't work. Don't try it. Don't do that to yourself. So start early and know your study method. Because like I said, I found mine really late, because I don't have the same study method for everything. It's just for psychology specifically. I write my stuff down on an A3 piece of paper. I make blocks, and then I write. That's like how I summarize it. Instead of summarizing it just on an ordinary book, I do it in the blocks on the A3 paper, so it's all there, it's all looking at me, and I can read it all, because I don't like mind maps, but that method works so well. And thank you so much to my lecturer, because she suggested it to me, because I always have like 2 things in a row, like no, and then she was like, just try this, it really works for me. And it really works for me too. Like, I love it, I literally love it. And I only found that second semester, and I apply number 2, I study early now, and I do my study method. And first semester of this year, knocked it out of the park. It really worked. Okay. Number 4 is for my Tuks babies. Listen, the textbook is your best friend. First year, second year, the book. And third year, first semester, the book is your best friend. Okay? Because they don't want your own 2 cents. They don't want your own knowledge. They want what you've been reading. That's why it's vital to start early, because you just need to regurgitate the book. You will sit in that perusal and you'll be like, but that really means what that is saying. But because you didn't use this word and that word, because they underline specific words that they're looking for. So if you didn't use this word and that word and that word, you're not getting your mark. So the book is your best friend. Make sure you parrot learn that stuff. You need to know exactly what's written there. Third year, first semester. Listen, know your diagnosis. That's what I'm saying. Number 5, the 5th and final, I nearly called it a quote, tip is keywords are important. Learn your keywords because sometimes they have them in blocks. They mainly have them in blocks, and then it's the stuff that's like highlighted. It's in like dark blue normally, or dark or bold. There we go. It's bold. Know that stuff, because it's either going to be in the MCQ or it's just going to be a thing where they're going to use that word in a sentence. So they're going to give you a case study, and then that word that you kept skipping because you didn't think you cared to know what it meant is going to be in the case study, because they don't use, obviously they're going to use psychological language, you know? So know your keywords. And then I had a bonus one. What was it? Oh, no, it ties in with number 5. Names are important. First year, second year, names are really important. Second year, third year, the people you learned in first year, like Sigmund Freud, you're going to need to know him until you die, okay? You're going to need to know what he did, what he whatever, because when they re-speak about him again in second year, they reiterate what he did. Third year, I don't think they did, because it only takes like chapters, so they're not going to, whatever. Point is, names are important, so make sure you know your names and you know what they did. And yeah, that's really my first little 5 tips for psychology students. I hope this was helpful. I hope you use these tips to your advantage. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.